and welcome back to Nonstop Adventures. My name is Carisha, and behind the camera we got your boy Leroy. So today we are giving you a full ship tour on the Carnival Magic. If you stick with me during this video, I promise you that you will know everything you need to know about the layout and how to navigate the Carnival Magic. Our resort tours are very thorough and our ship tours will be the same. Stick with me to the end and I promise I got you. So we are starting off, we're actually on level 1, but we're going to talk about level 0 real quick and give you some footage. So level 0 is the gangway. You have your medical center, and this is the level where you would catch your water shuttle. So very important. One of the tender ports on this tour was in Belize, so we had to catch a water shuttle, which you'll see footage in this video, to get to the port, which was a lot of fun. So then once you get to level 1 and level 2, these are all staterooms. So we'll just show you around level 1 just really quick. As you can see, floor number 1, it's all staterooms, so not much to see here. Same with number 2. Now, while we're on deck number 1, I wanted to point out to keep in mind, in order to easily navigate to your room, one side is odd and one side is even. Keep that in mind and you won't get lost. Let's go to deck number. Welcome to deck number 3, the lobby. One very important thing that I would like to point out, on all of your decks, you have this wonderful map. So you'll never really have to worry about getting lost because it has all of your decks here and it tells you everything that's on each floor. It's very thorough. So let's talk about deck number 3 while we take a look around. So deck number 3 includes guest services, Northern Lights and Southern Lights restaurants, Fun Hub, Showtime Theater. Now, one very important thing about this ship is to remember that on the 3rd floor, there is the galley. So that is the area where the food is stored, where they get the food back and forth to the restaurants. So there's no through access. So in order to get to the other levels on deck number 3, you will have to either take the elevator or stairs to deck number 4, walk down, and then come back down to deck number 3 to access the rest of the areas. So here we see Northern Lights restaurants. And if you take a look around, you see we have no through access. So what we're going to do is walk up to level 4 and come back down to 3, or we could catch the elevator. What do you want to do?
We'll go with the stairs.
Let's take the stairs. Okay. So we take the lower magic way. Ah, okay. Walk down. Here we are. So you have Pixel's Gallery?
Yes. Wow.
How's it going?
My man.
Careful, take it slow. Nisha says in your phone. Okay, don't get confused. We're on level 4 because we came up, and now we're going to go back down to level 3 because of the galley. We'll be back at level 4 in a minute. Hope I didn't lose nobody. I hope that makes sense. Let's go down to 3. All right, and 3. We will continue our tour of 3 and then come back up to 4. Once you get on the ship, it will all make sense. But this is the easiest way to explain it. We're back on deck 3 at the lobby. So let's take a look at everything on deck 3. Just show them guest services. Show them the 18. So, guest services. My life. Come to the theater over here. The Showtime Theater. Not 18, but you know. Let's show them the center. Show them. 4, we have the Northern Lights and Southern Lights restaurant because they are 2 levels. And then we also have the Showtime Theater because it is 3 levels. So let's take a look at some of the things on deck 4. So we have the Escape Bar, Books and Games, Dream Studio, Pixel Gallery, Arcade Club, the Arcade, Club O2, Circle C, and the non-smoking casino. Let's take a look around deck 4. Gallery. I can't open so I look at just some of the pictures. Yeah, just look at it.
Every 2 weeks, sir.
Like you work online?
No. I work in person.
They have a cloud.
Studio. Make sure you get this. Southern Lights Restaurant, Books and Games, and the Escape Bar.
For 100?
The mezzanine.
30% off. Because 5 for 100 wouldn't be a good deal. That's still $20.
No, not yet. Thank you. Studio. Okay, so when you're on deck 4 at the Pixels Gallery, we're going to show you how to get to Southern Lights Restaurant from here. So come with me. You go to the left. And from level 4, you walk all the way down. You'll literally be walking forever. And you'll start to see the restaurant here. Get that phone.
Got the Books and Games room here.
Okay, so on the right, you see right now that the restaurant is empty, no one is here. And you just keep walking. Crew only. Got some beautiful artwork. Don't get suckered in. Oh, and guess what? They got plenty of bathrooms along the way. I gotta go to the bathroom. Stay right there, and we will continue our ship tour.
A few moments later.
Got a casino.
Yeah, this.
Non-smoking casino. Okay, get this time. Circle C, Club O2, the Warehouse, and Southern Lights Restaurant. All right. Get Circle C for them ages. Okay, Circle C ages 12 to 14. I'll go in there. Club O2 ages 15 to 17. Alright. We made it! Southern Lights Restaurant. It is a trek, but we made it. So welcome to Southern Lights Restaurant. As you can see, it's a trek, but we made it. And for those of you who are scheduled dinner here, this is where you will eat. And then you can see here the entrance for Club O2. And we also see some of these are muster stations. You would have already done that on day 1, so make sure you get your muster done. So let's go to the warehouse. Did you get the sign for them?
Yep.
All right, the full sign.
Good afternoon, Carnival Magic.
Full sign, babe.
Yeah.
I need a lot of pictures. Come on. To deck 5, the promenade. So on this deck, you'll find Fun Shops Fun Hub, Guy's Barbecue, Pixels Gallery, Vibe Nightclub. Keep in mind, you will also find the Showtime Theater. Why? Because it's 3 levels. We also have Red Frog Pub, Sushi at Sea, Alchemy Bar, Cafe Ocean, Plaza Spotlight, Lounge, The Comedy Club, and Prime Steakhouse. Let's take a look around Deck 5. Fun Shops. Let's go to theater. Showtime Theater. Now let's go to the right.
Also mentioned that they have raffles every couple hours on this floor.
We'll come back to this area in one moment. Cherry on top. Show them this side of it. Plaza Cafe, which was what I was trying to get out earlier. Trying to get some of my head, not my heart.
It's right there, yeah? Okay, what's the number?
And then we have Alchemy Bar, where I'm sure a lot of you will be spending a lot of time. And me and Leroy are about to stop this tour here for a second and have a much needed drink. Alright, so I guess we're not about to have a drink because guess what? Reading is fundamental. The Alchemy Bar opens at 4 p.m. So we'll finish our tour and we'll be right back. Let's go. Okay, so here we have Guys Pig and Anchor Barbecue Smokehouse.
All right, so on each side you have a whirlpool. So here's one of them. I don't want to bring it up any higher because I want to film people. But you have a whirlpool on each side of the ship. And gonna go back in. Yep, and straight ahead is the other whirlpool.
They always advertise it as Carolina Reaper sauce or one separate sauce. It's like
Alright, so right here we have Sushi at Sea, which we have not had yet, but we still got time. And then here we have Red Frog Pub, which actually is open now, so we may have a drink here. Not really sure. Want to have a drink or keep moving?
Keep moving.
Keep moving. Well, the man has spoken, so yeah. Here's Vibe Nightclub, which I haven't made it to because I'm always asleep. They open at 11:30 and 12. So I'm like, hi. So I'm always asleep because your girl always tired, so I ain't even been to the nightclub. Let's go. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not always tired, but 12 o'clock? All right. Here's the Play It Again piano bar. And then once you reach, if you get this far on level 5, it'll tell you that Southern Lights Restaurant, Circle C, Club O2, and the Warehouse are all downstairs, which you have already seen because I've given a thorough review. Now, if you get this far and you see a lot of people lined up, they're most likely waiting for the Spotlight Lounge to open. So this is where you will have your comedy shows, which are absolutely amazing, by the way. I loved all the comedians, especially Dean. He was hilarious. He was absolutely hilarious. So you have Spotlight Lounge, your Prime Steakhouse, which will be at tonight. So we'll insert some of that footage for you. And then, of course, we showed you the piano bar, deck number 6. Okay, welcome to deck 6. So deck 6 through 9 are your staterooms. We are on deck 6. We have a balcony room. So make sure you check out that video because we do a really nice tour of our balcony room. So let's head to deck 10, the Lido. And I'm sure a lot of you will be spending your time there. Which deck has been your favorite so far? Deck 10, here we go. Welcome to deck 10, the Lido. We have lots to talk about on this deck because this is where a lot of the action happens. And most of y'all will be spending a lot of time here. Let's take a tour around Lido deck. So on this deck we have more staterooms, Guy's Burger, the Rum Bar, Blue Iguana, which you have burritos and different mixtures of kind of like Mexican, I guess you can say. We have pools, the deli, Mongolian Walk, the pizzeria, and Seafood Shack, and of course your main pool. Let's take a look around Lido. It's Oh, and the main dining room. How could I forget that? Ready? The main dining room. It's a nice breeze of air that hits you as soon as you walk in. I love it. Here. Come on. They got plenty of sanitizer on the ship. Always a good idea. Beer station. 50 cents per ounce. Okay, so here's Mongolian Walk, which we haven't had the chance to try on this cruise yet because unfortunately the line is insanely long. We're gonna give it another shot, but that you have. Okay, so here are your beverages. If you've ever wondered what was included, go ahead. We have coffee, hot chocolate, juices, iced tea, water, lemonade.
Is that for your water?
All right. Oh, we gotta stop the whole ship tour for some ice cream. It's kidding. They have frozen yogurt and they have salsa.
On the other side of Deck 15, you have the areas with a ton of activities, such as ping pong, mini golf course, an obstacle course, a basketball court, and a walking path to get your steps in. You or your children will not get bored on board this ship.
Later that day.
Okay, so we are headed to dinner. So thank you so much for joining me today on the ship tour of the Carnival Magic. If you have any questions, please ask and we will make sure to get them answered for you in the comments below. We'll see you on our next Non-Stop Adventure. Bye.